Great. With that out of the way, Scott, what is our first topic?
All right. So, fresh off the heels of Wonder Woman 84, we get news that Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins are reuniting for Wonder Woman 3, even though Patty Jenkins says she has enough material, enough story for 2 more movies. But it sounds as though the next one will be the wrap up for the trilogy. What do you think?
We both know how we felt about Wonder Woman 84, and I was looking forward to, Rogue Squadron and stuff. To me, the important announcement is not whether or not like Patty Jenkins and Gal are returning. That's kind of the foregone conclusion. But I need to know who's writing this thing, because I think that the last entry really fell apart in the writing. I don't know whether or not to be excited. I don't know where the DC universe is going to be at this point in time. And I don't know when she's going to get around to doing this, because as far as I know, timeline-wise, I don't know if she can sneak in another blockbuster between here and Rogue Squadron. Are you excited about this news? Looking forward to it? I'm not even going to say cautiously optimistic for me, but how do you feel?
I will say cautiously optimistic,
Okay.
because a lot of times a trilogy is redeemed in the third act. Right? You get that third part, and it can kind of bring it back around, especially because the underwhelming reaction and product of Wonder Woman 84. It's got entertainment value, but it's just got a lot of flaws in the movie.
It does.
The story being a huge part. A lot of, I won't rehash Wonder Woman 84. Basically, what I'll say is
Watch
this is
a
an
review.
opportunity. Yeah, this is an opportunity for them to right the ship on this. I assume Patty Jenkins and Jeff Johns wrote the bulk of this because, or at least laid the groundwork, because he was integral in writing Wonder Woman 84 with Patty Jenkins. They wrote the script and the story for it. So, the question of who's writing this one, I think the bigger question is who's critiquing this one, and
That's a fair point.
And not necessarily who's writing the story. It's in the storytelling, in the actual filming and production of it. Patty Jenkins is going to have to avoid built-in spoilers and forced foreshadowing. That was the Achilles heel to this movie, was that there was no surprise. It was literally the most predictable movie I've seen in a long time.
And I'll get into another comment that she made when people asked her about Cheetah, and I won't talk spoilers about Wonder Woman 84, but we'll say that Cheetah, in the sense that we know her, doesn't seem to be a factor anymore by the end of the movie. And Patty Jenkins was saying she's leaving the door open for Cheetah to return, and she's expecting to do this next film in a more contemporary time. The Barbara Minerva Cheetah character would then be 80 years old, possibly in a retirement home. So I don't know what her plan is for that. She seems really beyond, as far as we can tell, very confident about this film, very happy with how it turned out. And I'm wondering if, while making Wonder Woman 84, if she already had her trajectory planned out and she's based it off of the storytelling and stuff in this film. And if so, I think it might need some recalibrating.
I want to say it's not. There's potential there. They can take things from the story and build off going forward. I think, again, tweaking. They can alter a couple things in order to right the ship on this. The biggest thing for me is going to be in the actual product that comes out. If they can just avoid spoilers or the literally showing us something in the first 2 minutes of the movie that plays an integral part in the total movie, that anybody who watches movies goes, that's important. And then that literally, and every one of those things was crammed in your face. So if they can write some of those things and be subtle, I mean, heaven forbid we have subtlety in movie making. I think that it's got potential. Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman, is a great movie. It's really solid. And Wonder Woman 84 just fell a little short. And I don't think it's necessarily the fault of any one thing other than the foreshadowing being just abysmal. that and okay, there's other things I can pick on, but I'm still excited for this because it is a chance for, and Patty Jenkins has proven herself as a capable and able director and producer and writer. She knows what she's doing. We have to have a little bit of faith. Even incredible directors, Spielberg, Francis Ford Coppola, all these big name directors have made crap movies.
Yeah,
Scorsese has made crap movies. It's okay. You know, part of this is, does she learn? Does she grow? And can she improve on the next one?
we can't pretend that Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull didn't happen.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that movie is. I refuse to admit that into canon. My son, that's his favorite Indiana Jones movie, and I just have to listen to him and say, "You're wrong." It's The Last Crusade, because you get Han Solo and James Bond as a family.
Absolutely.
But now I'm off onto a different tangent. But
she talks in her sleep. All right. Well, we'll move on.
That's pretty good, Connery.
Oh, thank you. That one line. That's all I got.